Baila is a form of music popular in Sri Lanka. The genre originated centuries ago among the Sri Lankan Kaffirs or Afro-Sri Lankan communities. It utilizes primarily European instruments and rhythms found in Iberia, Sri Lanka, Africa and India. Baila songs are played during parties and weddings in Sri Lanka and Goa, accompanied by dancing. Baila music, as a form of folk art, has been popular for centuries in Sri Lanka. During the early 1960s, it entered into Sri Lanka's mainstream culture, primarily through the work of police officer-turned-singer Wally Bastian. He began adapting the 6/8 Kaffir rhythms to accommodate Sinhala lyrics. By the 1970s, musicians, including M.S. Fernando and Maxwell Mendes, had helped Baila grow into a well-known and respected style of Sri Lankan popular music. It is primarily considered dance music. History. After their arrival in 1505, the Portuguese began to convert the Sinhalese to Roman Catholicism, building the wealth and power through the spice and slave trade. As early as 1630, African Kaffirs were brought to Sri Lanka to work as slaves or soldiers. The Kaffirs were once described as a people steeped in opium and witless with drink. The Kaffirs' carefree spirit inspired two music forms known as Chikot and Cafrinia, infusing them with humor and satire. In 1894, advocate C.M. Fernando, the brother of Sir Marcus Fernando, read the Chikot as a slow and stately music, while Cafrinia is faster and more boisterous and with a peculiar jerky movement. The word Cafrinia itself comes from Cafrinia, which means local lady. The Kaffirs and Portuguese burghers mixed freely, and Chikot and Cafrinia gradually came to be known as Baila, from Portuguese verb baila, meaning to dance. Historically, Baila was a popular folk tradition along the coastal districts where the Portuguese cultural influence was the strongest. These communities, mainly consisting of Portuguese traders, and the slaves that they had brought with them from the western coast of Africa, gradually combined with communities of native Sri Lankans. The musical style, now referred to as Baila, emerged from this cultural interchange. The genre was quick to spread around the whole island of Sri Lanka and was even influenced by Cuban habanera music, a form of dance music popular in the 1800s. With a history of over 500 years, it is older than other relatively recent semi-classical traditions. The Kaffirs, particularly in Puttalam, view Baila and Cafrinia tradition to be as intertwined with wedding ceremonies as wine and cake. The songs are accompanied exclusively by percussion instruments. Sri Lankan burghers are the other group of inheritors of Baila and Cafrinia, particularly in Batticaloa. The violin, viola, acoustic guitar and the tambourine of the accompanying instruments, along with some rhythmic elements, the often light-hearted comical lyrics, deceptively philosophical, and the Wada Baila tradition appears to be uniquely Sri Lankan. The western coast, in particular Modara and Miratu Wargalkisa regions, are the traditional abodes of the art of Wada Baila. The viola, mandolin, rebana as well as the harmonium and tabla were used. The trumpet and military drums such as the snare and cymbals form part of the papare bands popular throughout the coastal districts. In addition, the tavel is used when accompanying religious processions such as the Kartaragama and the Devenuara temple festival. The popular Baila singer Wally Bastian, who introduced the chorus to the traditional Baila, is referred to as the father of Baila in Sri Lanka. There is a popular Baila song by Simon da Silva in tribute to him. M.S. Fernando a.k.a. Baila Chakrawarthi was a key figure in Sri Lankan Baila history between the 1950s and 1980s. Nithika Nagaratnam also started Bailas in Tamil in 1967 and was also a key figure in the development of the genre. Contemporary Baila. Today, this Kaffirs style has been adapted from violin, bongo drums and mandolin to accommodate modern instruments, specifically the electric guitar and synthesizer, workstation keyboards, octopad, bass guitar and drum kit. Due in part to this evolution, it is most often heard during parties, school reunions, charity dinner dances, hotel concerts and weddings. Contemporary Baila is also characterized by comical lyrics, often loosely adapted from themes derived from Sri Lanka's history and/or folklore. There are 4 subgenres of Baila: chorus Baila, typical Baila song, Wada Baila. This is a contest between several Baila singers, often spontaneous. Judges give them a topic and competitors must compose their own lyrics for the specific Baila rhythm. Marks are given in different criteria including quick-wittedness, meaningfulness, flow and rhyme. Papare Baila. Instrumental Baila usually played outdoors using trumpets and drums influenced by marching bands. Popular in carnivals and cricket matches, the crowd joins in by singing and dancing. Calypso Baila. Influenced by calypso music, played typically with acoustic guitars and bongo drums. Popular Baila artists include M.S. Fernando, Anton Jones, Paul Fernando, Desmond de Silva, Nihal Nelson, Maxwell Mendes, Sunil Pereira, Simon de Silva, Dhanapala, Sudnwatha, Rajiv Sebastian, Claude de Zoysa, Maria L. Gunatileg, Nithika Nagaratnam, A. Manoharan, and Dale Reen among others. Baila has also influenced the music of many popular artists such as Anasli Maliwana, Clarence Wijewardene, C.T. Fernando, Anil Bharathi, Christopher Paul, Priya Pires Labambas, Super Golden Chimes, Los Flamingos, Sunflowers, The Gypsies, and even Pandit W.D. Amaradeva. Miratuwa has produced a large number of these artists and is often referred to as the unofficial home of Baila. The Roshan Fernando Foundation is a charity committed to the welfare of Baila and other musicians. Radio broadcaster Vernon Correa has been credited with having helped to spread Baila music to the English-speaking world via English language. Programs aired on Radio Ceylon and BBC Radio London during the late 1960s and 1970s. In December 2006, a non-stop dance CD with the greatest Baila hits titled Sri Lankan Open House Party was released in Sri Lanka. The music was directed by renowned composer Suresh Malayad, while the music on the CD was provided by Niresh Pereira on drums, Mahinda Bandara Fortunes on guitar, Tilak Diaz on bass, Tisiziri Pereira on keyboard, and Visharada Manoj Piras on percussion. Singers who were empowering these all-time evergreens are Kanishka Wijetunga, Maria L. Gunetaleki, and Suresh Malayad. There are Baila songs in Tamil, which were popularized by Nithika Nagaratnam, Ceylon Manohar, M.P. Paramesh, Ramachandran Amuthan Anamalai, A.L. Song Chinna Mamya is popular and the rhythm is a lot like some of the Kingani songs. Nithi started Tamil Baila in 1967 and was dubbed as the father of Tamil pops in Sri Lanka. These songs are popular in Tamil Nadu, India and countries where the Tamils live.